All right, only one place to start in the skinny tonight. Last night's huge season finale of The Bachelorette.
For Kaitlyn, it all came down to two men and one big decision, Nick or Shawn. And here to break it down for us, as always, our senior analyst, Jack Sheeran.
Hey.
Welcome, Jack.
I got all dressed up for the finale.
Yes.
How about that? I'm in mourning that another season is over. Mercifully. Oh God, I didn't think we were gonna make it. Well, all right. We may as well start. Like we said, there were two dudes still involved, Shawn B and Nick. Roll that beautiful Bachelorette footage. This is Nick arriving on the scene. He was feeling confident. He said along the way, he said, it's increasingly hard to feel that it's not going to end well, but you know what? Oh.
No.
Yeah. She put the brakes on that ring before it got out of the box. Let's put it that way. She was trying to make nice to him. She's like, nah, you know, I love you and all of this. He's like, nah, I don't need to hear it. Thanks very much, but whatever. Later, in the limo.
Look at that. He can't believe it.
He can't believe it. In the limo, he said he was sick and in shock. Get that sound.
I feel a little foolish. I do feel like it was the best setup. You know, to actually hear her tell me she loves me more than once, it is like a joke. I'm the world's biggest joke.
The world's biggest joke. And so enters the pantheon of patheticness. Nick
Why
V.
did you call me and tell me this was going on? I want to watch.
Yeah, he's right up there with the 1991 and 92 Atlanta Braves, who lost 2 World Series in a row. Hasn't quite achieved the level of the 91 to 94 Buffalo Bills, who of course lost 4 straight Super Bowls.
You getting all these references, Rena? All right.
Yeah, got a little sports with Rena, the whole 9 yards. All right, that cleared the way for the triumphant arrival of Shawn B. He was feeling confident as well about the whole thing, and his confidence was well-founded. He had done his ring shopping with Neil Lane earlier on, and
He looks so much like Ryan Gosling, right?
well, he had that. He had, as we said in our season review yesterday. Excuse me. He had that Matthew McConaughey thing going on.
Got it.
Right, and let's just hear their big moment. Let's just leave it to him.
I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. After the 2 best months of my entire life, I know what that reason is. And that's, I'm not supposed to live my life without you. And I'm not going to. Katie Bristol, will you marry me?
There you go. All sorts of hearts and flowers there. Shawn B and Kaitlyn, the lucky guy. He went, you know, we'll recall early in the season, he went from he got the first impression rose and went all the way to the engagement ring. So fair enough, good for them. Check them out later this morning on Good Morning America. There was some weirdness in after the final rose when we had Nick and Shawn B on the couch with each other.
Oh my goodness.
These guys just didn't like each other during the season. That was the whole, you know, thing. Shawn B said that he never really clicked with Nick, that he had a bad feeling about him. Nick was basically like, he knew that it wasn't popular to join the whole thing in progress. They both agreed that their feud was immature and that it took away from their relationships with Kaitlyn. Prediction time, we think that Ben H, who placed 3rd in this go-around, is going to be the next Bachelor, but we'll see. Could be Ben Z as well.
Thank you, sir. We've got a bonus round.
All right, got a skinny bonus round. And Katy Perry starts us off this bonus round. She's getting a lot of attention. People want to make this a feud between her and Taylor Swift.
You don't buy it.
I don't buy it at all, but still. She's certainly staying above all of that with some higher aspirations.
Yeah, check her out with former presidents Bush and Clinton.
Look at that.
Perry posted this shot to Instagram with the caption 42, 43, 46 ? Implying a possible run for Perry in 2020 or 2024. Would she ask T Swift to be a running mate?
Those two would win.
And then they would have Bad Blood as their campaign theme song?
And they would still win.
You're probably...
Every young person would be out voting.
You're right.
They would win.
You're totally right.
Next up, though, Will Ferrell. We saw him running around. You remember this with the major league teams during spring training, this whole big thing he did. But exactly what was he up to?
We knew we had to be filming something, and now we have a trailer for the project, a documentary called Ferrell Takes the Field. Check it out.
They say nothing's more American than grabbing a hot dog, heading to the ballpark, and watching 9 guys from the Dominican Republic make magic on the field. But you know what? Today I learned they are wrong. Make that 8 Dominicans and 1 guy from Irvine, California.
Now you can see Ferrell play all 9 possessions, step into the batter's box September 12th on HBO.
And the special will raise funds for several cancer-fighting charities, so it's a good cause. And next up, big news about the much-anticipated Full House spin-off series, Fuller House.
Yes, the romance apparently between Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky continues. John Stamos confirmed that they are indeed together with this Instagram post. A shot of his hand with Lori Loughlin's, both with wedding bands over the episode 1 script.
Complete with the caption reading, Becky and Jesse together forever. Filming for the Netflix series is currently underway, and no word on a release date, though. And more TV casting news. Our boy, your favorite guy, Ed Sheeran, just landed a reoccurring role on a new television series.
Yeah, the show will air on FX, and the title pretty intense here. It's called The Bastard Executioner. It's billed as a blood-soaked medieval epic. And Sheeran's going to be in this thing. He plays a character described as an ambitious and deadly protege of a high-ranking church elder.
Ooh.
Now, when I first heard he's going to be in it, I thought he was going to have some role as a singer of some kind. No, this dude's going to be acting.
Maybe he's in the church choir during medieval times. Could be interesting.
But right now, he can do no wrong in my book. Love
You
this
love
guy.
him.
#1 fan.